Hi friends, I am starting a new vlog right where I left off the last one. That's why my hair still looks crazy if you've seen my other video. But today is Friday, it's the end of a week. What a great time to start a vlog. I have some fun plans this weekend. We will be going to a concert tonight. It's for MGMT. Reading wise, I'm finally dedicating myself to reading this book, the second book in the Blood and Ash series, A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. I am tracking to read 30 pages a day so I can finish this by the end of the month. And I'm not doing so great because I've skipped a couple days, so now I have to catch up and read like 100 pages today if I want to be on track. And then I have to figure out what other books I want to pick up. I probably will read something on my Kindle. I was originally going to read Forget Me Not, but it has to do with amnesia, and I don't know if I want to read that since I just wrapped up another book that had to do with amnesia, and I'm not really in the mood to kind of go through the same thing again. It's not even like one of my favorite tropes. I should probably read the other books on my TBR, but they're all physical books, and I'm a lazy physical book reader, which was why I created my reading game plan, because I don't prioritize those books. I'll link that video up in the corner. So I'm like kind of in the mood to read this, just to mix it up from the romance stuff, give myself a bit of a palate cleanser from romance. Obviously I love romance, but I've just read like 3 books in a row with it, so I think I might switch gears to this for a bit. That's it for now, and I'll catch up with you later when I'm doing something more interesting. I feel like myself again with my hair done. I almost feel like it's too fancy for myself now. I've been living with my hair kind of like ratchet for a while. So happy. Plus it makes my head look smaller. But yeah, it's after work. Obviously, I spent some time finishing my hair. Finally, it's been a few days of me slowly making progress on it. But now I need to sit my booty down with the boys and get some reading done. So I'm gonna do that. Chase and I ordered some Thai food for dinner. It's my first time eating here. It's vegan Thai. This is what it looks like. We got the tofu, we got the green curry, right babe? Mm-hmm. They even gave us, we even got fries, rice, and spring rolls. Hi guys, it's the next day. Last night was so much fun, though I know Michael was a little disappointed because he thought they'd be playing throwback MGMT music, and that was not the case. We figured out it was MGMT, but they're like DJs now, so it's just all like electronic music, but we still had a good time. And now it's much later in the day. I've just been reading in bed this morning, but I'm gonna head to the gym. Chase just got back and he brought up a package from Shutterfly, so my save the dates came in and I'm gonna give you a little view of them. All right, so here it is. I'm just covering up the date and my wedding website. But yes, this is what I designed and they came in. So these are the envelopes. It says delivered to, it has these really pretty flower designs on them. It feels really nice to be making progress on all this stuff. We've been hanging out at this coffee shop for like 30 plus minutes because the weather is so warm for once. I'm actually like sweating. Just chilling, waiting for Chase to get back. I think we might go to a grocery store just for fun because it's close by. Hi Hey guys, so I'm finally home from my adventures today. Me and Chase went to brunch, as you saw, grabbed some coffee, which was nice, and chilled outside in the sun since it was such a beautiful day. And then we came back to Manhattan and went our separate ways. I stopped by DSW because I needed shoes for my friend's wedding coming up at the end of the month, and I wanted to show you the shoes I picked out. Also, I went to the Strand, but I didn't buy anything because I really didn't need anything, but I just went for like the vibes. But here are the shoes I got. So I picked these nude strappy slides. They're so freaking cute. And this woman walked by me and she's like, oh my goodness, those look so good on you. And I was like, thank you. And I thought to myself, she's right. So I picked them up. And I think they're gonna be very versatile, good for the wedding, and then good for just like outfits like I'm wearing right now when I just wanna be girly and cute. So I'm very happy. Guys, I'm just here chilling in the living room. I've got Ray's live stream on the TV just for some company. And yeah, I gotta get some serious reading done, but I'm kind of feeling like I really need to mix in another book. This has been my main book for a couple days now, and I don't want that to put me behind my 5-book reading goal for the month. So I might pick up another physical book from my TBR. I did start the next book in the Ice Planet Barbarian Series. This one should be interesting because it's the first one where both love interests are aliens. So I'm interested to see how that will go. I think it's called Barbarian's Hope. This one's about a mated couple that broke up for some reason. I think there's like trauma with losing a baby that became apparent in the first couple pages I read that she's lost her baby, but I think they go through another resonance, which is like their form of mating season, I guess. It's like it makes their attraction that much more intense. So I think that will force them together, and I'll be interested to see what that's like and how they get over their heartache and learn to love each other again. I don't know, so we'll see. I think it will be good. But besides that, I've been prioritizing A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. It's okay. I mean, I know what happens, and I know I struggled through a lot of it the first go round because there's this issue where Jennifer L. Armentrout brings up all these potential plot lines that don't go anywhere. Like, she talks about how Poppy wants to see her brother, how they need to see the king and queen from Atlantia, how Castile needs to save his brother, and like, none of those things come to fruition. I've still never met the Queen of Solace. I've never met her brother. I've never, I think you like maybe meet the king and queen, or at least one of them at the very, 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 very end, maybe, if I remember right. And you would think they spend more time in Atlantia in this, but like, you don't. So that was frustrating the first time I read it because I had expectations, but now that I know what happens, my expectations are lower. So I'm trying to just catch like the overarching plot lines more that are more meaningful, trying to understand why Poppy assumes things about how Castile feels about her. It's a little more clear because he won't admit to stuff. She thinks it's a part of this larger plan he has to get his brother back. The first time I read it, I was just like, yeah, that's stupid. Obviously he likes you. That's obvious to me. Like, just get over it. But like, I can understand why she wouldn't be over it. He was involved in a lot of things that caused her heartache. So I get it. And I'm less impatient because I already know. But besides that, yeah, I've still been tempted to pick up the Agatha Christie book, but I haven't started it yet. Maybe I'll start that tonight. Obviously, I'll let you know if I do. I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna keep reading, and I'll catch you later. Hey, good morning. I am up and early, up very early. I already started my next vlog, but I have to wrap up this one, and I only have a few minutes left, maybe like half an hour left in Ice Planet Barbarian. So I'm gonna finish that this morning and then wrap up this vlog with you guys. And obviously I'll give you my thoughts. Throughout this vlog, I have been making progress in A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, not as much as I needed to keep pace. I did get to page 232, so that's good progress. In general, I am enjoying the story. I'm not like super hyper focused on the romance this time around because I know what happens, and I just remember being really frustrated by the romance the first time. I was like, honey, we all know he's in love with you. Why are you playing stupid? Why are you acting like he doesn't want you? Like he's just trying to use you for like political maneuvering and like ransom and all this stuff. And yeah, the first time I found that really frustrating, but I'm just, because I know that's how it's gonna be, I can just focus on other aspects. So I'm trying to learn more about the world, about the politics, about the nuances on why they think certain things, like why she would believe he's just using her, or like why he's keeping quiet about it, and just like seeing the nuances of their attraction more, which has been a more enjoyable experience. It's kind of like when I read Pride and Prejudice for the first time. Totally different type of book, but obviously that's also a romance book, but since it's actually historic and it was written a long time ago, I went in with really bad expectations, kind of anticipating the normal standard for historical romances instead of like an actual historical romance. So when everything was very subtle and like not steamy, like I don't know why I thought it was going to be steamy, but my expectations were jacked. So the first time I read it, I didn't like it, but then the second time I read it, my expectations were better because I already knew it was going to happen, and I enjoyed it so much more because I could focus on the nuances and the other aspects of the story instead of just looking for what I wanted and not finding it. So that's kind of the vibe with rereading this book right now. Yeah, there's some action going on. I'm excited to get to some of the key points that I remember with Castile, slowly getting the evidence that like he is head over heels. But yeah, it is a long book, but I am determined to finish it in May. Determined. So that's the update on that. And then for Ice Planet Barbarian, what is it called? Barbarian's Hope. This one has been between two aliens. They were mated previously, like I said, in other clips, but they had a falling out because they were both mourning the loss of their child. The baby was born early and didn't survive. Unfortunately, that is a tragedy that happens, you know, in the real world too, and people grieve differently. So it's about their grief and how it kind of ripped them apart, but now they're trying to communicate better and understand each other better and be there for each other. So that's sweet. Is it my favorite book in the series? No, I think I'm probably gonna give it like 3 stars. It's fine. There is an aspect in it though, which was kind of strange at first, but I could appreciate it. Usually the books are written in first person and it alternates between the female lead and the male lead, but they added another perspective of one of the human women who's already had her own book, and she is befriending, her name's Claire, she's befriending Asha, the alien woman who's grieving. And at first I was like, this is so random, but I think it shows how like women can be there to support each other and empower each other and, you know, tell each other that it's okay to be sad, and you don't have to forget the people you love that you've lost. So yeah, I kind of liked that women supporting women aspect that it tied in. I have about 30 minutes left in this, so I'm gonna read this morning while I wait for my laundry to finish. So I'm gonna get to reading. I've been chatting with you for a minute now, and I will give you my final thoughts at the end and wrap up this vlog when I'm done. All right, I've been chilling on the couch reading, and I'm finished with Barbarian's Hope, and it wrapped up quite sweetly. I would say this isn't the most steamy in the series. They did resonate, and they completed resonance at the end of the book. If you know what that means, you know what it means. Pretty much, they were making babies. That is one thing to note for this series, and I know not everybody's into this kind of stuff, but it is very focused on like baby making and mating, and like there's babies everywhere. Like that is a key plot point in every single one of these books. So if you don't like that trope, like the pregnancy trope, I guess, the series won't be for you. I don't mind it. I think it's fun. It is kind of weird that everybody's always getting pregnant. It's a little weird, but like it's still fun. Overall, I ended up giving it 3 stars like I predicted. I'm gonna keep reading the series because I enjoy hanging out with the characters. I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye!